Okie dokie. I think that I am live. Today I'm going to be trying out Sanctuary Shattered Sun. I am a huge RTS fan, although I'm probably not your typical RTS person. I personally prefer to play survival and the campaign and co-op and special stuff like that. I am not a fan of the PvP. Just never really liked it all that much. I mean, maybe I'll play a game or two with friends here and there, but typically I'm more interested in playing with other people against AI in some kind of survival mode or some kind of campaigns. Yeah, so I probably give you a bit of a different take when it comes to real-time strategy games. To give you an example, one of my favorite methods of playing RTS is the StarCraft II co-op commanders. And I also was a huge fan of Last Stand for Dawn of War, although I wouldn't really consider that an RTS because you're really only controlling like one character. But yeah, let's see what we got for here for options. I don't see anything that stands out. Okay. No, I do not want to exit the game. Okay, well let's do some training simulation here. If everything that's on that main screen is actually in this demo, this is a lot of content for a demo. So I may be doing multiple streams of this. I would love to have a good new RTS. Unlike a lot of people, I am actually waiting for the new Company of Heroes 3 standalone survival wave mode.
Systems online.
I do very much enjoy.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, you'll be given objectives in the list on the right side. Hover over them to find out more information. Click them to zoom on the location. I always like the fact that it does that. So I gotta hover over this objective while I'm doing it. Just hover this objective. Description of the objective is displayed. Hover over the okay. Press X on the keyboard. Oh, you're testing me, are you? Okay. Open the handbook. I wish it would stop blinking at me, but okay. Open the handbook in the in-game handbook by pressing the escape key on the keyboard and clicking the handbook button. Okay, we got a handbook here. Looks like it's got the basic stuff, like how to play the game. I like to learn a lot of this in some kind of in-game tutorial. One thing that I would like to see is full in-game audio. But, I mean, there is a little bit of audio there. You can zoom with the scroll wheel. You can move with the middle mouse drag. Okay, middle mouse drag. Zoom in. I really hope that good old WASD works. That's going to be important. Select the commander and move to destination. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. I assume we just left click on them. Yeah, okay.
Objective complete.
And we move the commander by right-clicking an area. Okay, so standard RTS controls so far. I'm already liking the aesthetic that the mobile base is actually like an airship of sorts. It's a little low to the ground for the amount of thrusters it has, but I do like it. I do like this kind of design space. Speaking of which, there's a miniature game called Oasis coming out that I am very much looking forward to. We'll see if I can talk Brad into us kickstarting it when we get back from Gen Con.
Alright.
Units will shoot wherever they're in range. Move into range of the enemies. Ooh, I really like the design space for the weapons. They're not just shooting like a laser beam. They're actually like rockets. Do they come out of a specific part of it? Like in like homeworld type games? I'll have to move it into range and see. Oh, also Sins of a Solar Empire too. See the handbook on how to queue orders, move in formation. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. Okay, so I have to... Does it have attack move, though? Attack move is going to be pretty important in my eyes. But where are those other guys at? Oh, they're over here. Now let's see what happens here. Yep, he automatically fires. Good, good. It doesn't look like... Yeah, they come out of these areas where the missiles would come out, but there's no animation for it currently. I'm not saying that's a horrible thing. I would love to see an animation there.
Okay.
Increase alloy production. To build structures, select your commander, choose a building place, and place it on the ground. Is this the button? That's the button that selects it. That's selecting as well, so there's got to be some kind of button for him to land. We need to build extractors so we can get more alloy. Alloy extractions can only be placed on alloy points. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. Okay, but how do I land him? Oh, it's probably one of these little buttons here, isn't it? Let's stop. Attack move. What's the hotkey for attack move? Because that's going to be important. I don't see any other of these that are lit up. Unless this is whatever that was. Idle. Okay, so let's check the handbook real quick. Okay, well, that did not help. He said it needed to land first. Okay, I don't... That's an alloy extractor. Oh, okay. So it's exactly like Supreme Commander or Total Annihilation, whichever one you want to go for. So I thought it said it landed. What did I build? I built an alloy extractor. Okay. These are already built. Oh, that's an alloy storage. Okay, that looks appropriate too. Okay, so there is not, does not appear to be a WASD here. Is the only camera control? Ooh, that's not good. There's no camera control by dragging to the windows. You can't move the camera that way. You cannot move the camera with WASD. It looks like that there are... Yeah, this is the S hotkey. So I like the fact that they're trying to do hotkey stuff. But I do not like that I can't go to the edge of the window to move, or that I can't use WASD to move. You can use the up, down, left, right parts on your keyboard on the right hand side, the normal arrow keys. But I do not think that that's enough for a real-time strategy. And having to move via your middle mouse button, although I'm sure is perfectly serviceable, it is not a... it is definitely not a method that I'm used to or comfortable doing right now. Okay. Increase energy production. To increase energy, build more generators. Generators can be built anywhere So this is basically Total Annihilation. You can hold shift to queue multiple structures. You can drag a line of structures. So at least they're making sure there's some good quality of life here. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. I don't see anything special there, so I know the D key will just do it, and then I can apparently just do this, and that works pretty well. Right now, my biggest concern with this game is that you cannot use your mouse to go to the edge of the screen to move. I would much rather being able to just move through WASD. That's my preferred method. But if I have to, I would much rather use WASD or move the mouse to the edge of the screen. The middle mouse button being the only real effective source of moving is going to be a struggle, because I'm sure most people would agree with me that moving your hand all the way over to the arrow keys is a bit of a far area for movement when you're expected to use the mouse and the keyboard simultaneously. To build units like tanks, we need a factory. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed, assuming I'm building a factory. Yep, and again, they're using the WASD keys for the structures, which I think is okay. So far, what we're seeing here, in my eyes, is a very tech, sleek, modernized version of Supreme Commander / Total Annihilation. I give the credit mainly to Total Annihilation because Supreme Commander was kind of off of Total Annihilation.
Great.
Okay, we got our first factory. Tips using build queues. Okay. Left click on a building. Start building with placement mode. Click on the unit construction option. Add item to the queue. Hold shift for 5. That's nice. I do like the fact that you can queue up multiples. Right click on it. Remove. Hold shift for 5. Left click on queue item. Add item to queue. Right click on queue item. Remove it. And left click tier tab. Changes tier construction. So I didn't see like an infinity option there. Infinity options are very powerful. Very useful, I guess I should say. Factory rally points. Okay, rally points. It's a destination for a unit to move towards. Yep, standard. Can I just right click? Yep, I can just right click to do a rally point. Okay, infinite build. Okay, that's what I was hoping to see. Yeah, there we go. The infinite build button is very important. You can turn it on or off, which is nice. Can I tell it to go to a unit? I cannot. I don't see a rally option here on the key panel, but what do we need to build? You can add or remove unit types from the queue. Hover over the objective to find out more. Need to build 3 tanks and then 2 artillery. Okay, this is not terrible. The light's a little bright to be able to see what's actually going on, but it looks like it's got a very, again, Supreme Commander. It's just kind of 3D printing the tank. Let's look at this little guy. Not really a tank. Looks more like an IFV to me. But I mean, it is a sci-fi universe. There's a lot of detail on him, but I don't... How do I put this? It's both very crisp detail, but also very detail lacking. And I got my first artillery, I think, because I only told this to print 2. No, apparently I printed 3. There's my first artillery. And again, looks like it's got little spots here for the rockets to come out of. Is there any way to force attack? I'd love to watch these things attack just the ground. Nope. And it looks like Alt is attack move. I just happened to be clicking around and found attack move being Alt. And like the Supreme Commander style games, this game does seem to do kind of an infinite energy thing. As long as your energy and your alloys in the positives, you can print as much as you need. So it's very much the same, Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, that kind of stuff. Okay. I assume this little orange here is the minimum range, maybe? I do like how it kind of overly does it for the entire group. I do like this too. I do feel like it was probably, it's aiming in the wrong direction. I don't like how it is. So if, according to the arrow, this should be facing towards me, towards the screen. And why the artillery or some of them are in the front lines, I don't understand that. It seems like it would be a bad decision to do that. So maybe some tweaking on the actual formations. Engineers are worker units that can build structures, just like how your commander can build structures. Engineers are built from the factory. The factory queue could be cleared by pressing the stop button on the orders panel. Let's go ahead and do that. Stop. And we'll build a single engineer. Oh, they want 2 engineers. Okay, we'll build a second one. Once you have some engineers, you can select them and choose structures to place on the ground. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. Nothing special there. Okay. So my commander is not a big stompy robot. It is an airship. I kind of like the airship aesthetic. I do like the fact that they do smart targeting. If I do that over some military units, it doesn't let me target accidentally the economic units, which is nice. The engineer again looks like perfectly serviceable model. Nothing special about it. It doesn't really have any animations. That's one thing I'm noticing, is that there's really no animations for the units. They kind of just, like if you look at this tank, when I move it, it just moves. Like, its tread doesn't do anything. Like, its wheels don't do anything. And based on the tracks it's leaving, you would think it would have some kind of tread on the track. So the details really could be ironed out for these guys, but they're perfectly serviceable as units to play with. We'll stop that because I only need 2. Structures like factories can be built by engineers or the commander. Hover over the project to find, build another factory. Okay, pretty simple. We'll build another factory just literally right now. I do like the fact that it has a snap building here. That's cool. Okay, factory is built. Ooh, I see they do have a thing here where they can chain together or they can connect. That was something in some of the newer of this type of game we're doing where you could enhance them. Factories can assist another factory build queue, letting one master factory control the production while the others. I like that. Hover over the objective to find out more. Click the objective to zoom to the... Okay, you didn't really tell me what to do then. Yeah, that's a factory. Thank you. Is there a chain button? Can I just do...
Okay.
Okay, apparently that did it. Apparently that... Oh, we got some stuff to fight. Good, good, good. I need something to fight. Okay, so let's... So we're going to do 3 in 1. Factories can assist another factory, build queue. Yep, okay. Destroy the enemy outpost. Now, destroy. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so if I'm hovering over, if I have military units selected and I want to shift, I can accidentally include economic units. I don't like that at all. And you can include buildings on accident too. So let's see. I mean, if I want to shift directly click on them, that works too. I do like how I can shift right click on them from the section there to remove them. That's nice. So we're going to go ahead and attack move over here and just kill everything on our path as Total Annihilation always dreamed. Let's see what we got here as far as animations here for attacks. Okay, I do like the artillery. And yeah, the artillery. I really like the artillery. I know for some people that's kind of, oh, it takes too long, but I mean that's what that feels like artillery. It also really epitomizes that the artillery really wants to focus on static defenses or mass enemies that you're not just going to destroy with your regular tanks. There's no animations at all for the vehicles themselves. They just come directly out of the barrel. So, I mean, I would really like to see that improved. I definitely understand that at this scale, you're not really seeing anything anyways, but, I mean, other previous games in this genre have done that.
Okay.
Okay, so we destroyed the bad guys. They're obviously the bad guy because I am the player. Factories can be upgraded to access higher technology. Stop the queue. Okay, we'll stop this. We'll clear the queue. And we can click this little button here, I'm assuming. Press the upgrade to tier 2. So okay, so when it's upgrading, apparently I can use the engineer to help it. And that's what the yellow means. It looks like it's an assist action. Attack move. To the target destination stops and attacks enemies. If there are no enemy within the unit's radius, it will continue to move. Unit's engineer, they will stop the harvest. Oh, okay. I like the fact that they actually tell you that it's alt, even though I figured that out myself. Structures can be upgraded by selecting a structure and clicking the upgrade icon. Factories upgrade, give them access to higher tier units. And then what is this? Upgrades. Oh, it tells me where some upgrades are available. Okay. Oh, no. This is telling me where I'm spending stuff. Okay. Might as well upgrade this one too. Go over there and start working on that one. Can you help? You can. And I would assume, like in all good Supreme Commander style games, you would help the most because, yeah, I'm noticing that my resources are going down real fast.
Objective complete.
Let's turn off these because our energy is not holding up. So let's build some energy. I think is it the D here? The D? Yeah, why is it not? Oh, energy generator. Okay, I see it. I do like the snap. That's a big deal for me because I personally, didn't like how in older of these style games, a lot of the stuff wouldn't snap together very well. Let's see if I can make enough of those to at least get out of the red there. I know it's mainly just because it's upgrading, but everything's building a little slower because it's waiting for resources. I do like this. It kind of tells you where your energy and that's a nice little thing. How to assist. Valid assist for a unit or factory with whatever task is busy with. For an engineer assist a factory, then it will help speed up the production of the factory, and if a factory assists another factory, it will also help. Okay. Yep, you just by selecting right clicking. Pretty simple. How to handle an eco stall. Yep, you just reduce demand. Stop spending so much. That's basically the answer. Okay, so there we go. Now our economy is doing a little bit better. Is there a... Would like to see if there is a place for an alloy extractor around here. You know, what I think I'll do is I will have these guys over there and start mining. Okay, so I need to produce 2 level 2 engineers. So we'll just... And we'll turn off infinite build so they don't build more than they need. I thought you guys were supposed to... Oh, that's because they're not... can you guys repair? No, you cannot repair. Okay, well there is a... Ooh, I like that. I like the fact that I can see them high up here and I can just quickly queue up things. That's...
Objective passed.
Okay, so I've got these 2 little tier 2s here. Apparently this anti-drone defense is coming soon. Got a tier 2 point defense and a tier 2 factory. So they can just build the factory straight out of tier 2. That's nice. So I need to upgrade a factory. Okay, so they want me to build one of these turrets. Okay, well, I'll build one right here. Where's a good spot for this turret? Considering that that's the south there, we'll throw it right here. Oh. And in perfect Supreme Commander Total Annihilation style, the game likes to... Okay. I like this is a big E on the engineers. You know, see right there, big E, and then on the screen you can see a big E there. That makes things a little bit easier for you to see what's going on. What are you guys building? Building more engineers. Stop. You stop too. I don't need more engineers. But you can still build tier 1 units. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Oh, I built a bunch of them on accident. Oops. Oh well. And they can still build everything tier 1, so that's nice. Build tier 2 point defense. I thought I did. Isn't that what this is? It's point defense. Oh! You guys, there's a specific place you guys want me to put it. Okay. There you go. Wait a second, you're tier 1s. Oh, you're tier 2s, never mind. You guys are tier 1s. I built a lot more than I wanted to. Oh, you know they're evil because they're black and red. Okay. You little guys, I need you to... Can you repair that? Yes, you can. Awesome. Oh, you guys just unlocked everything for me. That's interesting. I can't find anything now. Let's build a little bit more of these guys. Probably should put them in front of the resource generators, but not behind them, but oh well. Let's see what we got here. How to move units in line formation. Moves a group of units, set formation. The formation can be defined by the players. Units can perform a regular move or an attack move in formation. Can be executed by selecting a group of units and clicking terrain, dragging them. Yep, that's what I was doing earlier. Oh, we can go up to tier 3. Okay, you guys are tier... Are you tier 1s or tier 2s? You just look small. Okay, so this is a factory. This is an engineering station. What's an engineering station do? Energy generator. Probably want more of these. Is there a way to click on idle engineers? That would be nice. Or do I just have to find them myself? I just have to find them myself, I guess. I do like how they have little symbols here. It's just going to take a little while to figure out what those symbols mean. We'll go ahead and build these alloy extractors. Now that they're behind the wall. How to queue orders. Add orders to queue. If one order is completed, this one will be executed. Can be executed holding the shift button. Yep, I was already kind of doing that. How to drag a line of buildings. Left click on a map, place building. Left drag on a map, place a line of buildings. Right click on a map, cancel building placement mode. Nothing out of the craziness for there. Unlocked all the units for you to test. Take out the enemy commander when you're ready. If you're stuck, remember to hover over the objectives and use the handbook. Okay. Dingo. Let's see. Let's see what this thing does. Engineering station. Does it assist things? Well, let's see. Is there a way to eat it? Okay, I don't see any way to eat it, but let's go ahead and build one like right here, where it's in range to help out. Okay, yeah, it looks like it helps. It's a basically, it looks like it's an engineer that will sit there forever and just help. And what do we got next? Energy, alloy, point defense, anti-air. I don't see any air units, but let's throw one or two of those down to see what they look like. We got a shield. Okay, shields are cool. I like shields. Where are my engineers over here? These are my T1s. These are my T2s. Okay. You guys are going to put a shield down. Okay, you've been building a lot of those, so let's throw some anti-air in the mix too. I have a feeling that once I actually even try to do anything, he's gonna be dead. He's gonna be super dead super fast. Oh, apparently I grabbed some stuff that weren't. Oh, because I grabbed the lamp factory. Okay, here we go. Boop, 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 and boop. You're not gonna go over there? Then I will just do the stuffs over there. Like my little. I assume that costs energy. Oh, it's a tier 2 energy generator. Tier 2 alloy extractor. Nice. Can I just upgrade this alloy extractor? I can. Very nice. Oh, that's going to suck. My energy is going to go plummeting.
Low power.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for explaining that. I'm going to shut off production first. Let's shut off production first. Yep. We will. How do I turn? Do I turn this off for now? Shield toggle. Okay, I'll turn it off for now. Because building that tier 2 energy producer looks like it's taking a lot of energy from me. We're only at negative 50 right now, so it should be a lot faster. So far, this looks like a definitely very spiritual successor to the Supreme Commander, the Total Annihilation style games. In its current state, I'd probably grab it. But with the amount of games I have on my list still to play, I'd probably wait for a sale. This is not a shut up and take my money moment, but it's definitely not a bad looking game. I definitely would like to see some graphical improvements. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to scroll using the borders. WASD I understand because of the hotkeys, but the left, right, up, down arrows on the keyboard, I don't know why any game, why a game even tries to do that for an RTS. That just seems wrong. This guy looks like he's producing a fair bit of energy, but he's still not producing enough to counteract the building of one of them. So, and they're still technically building these alloys. So I don't know how much they're actually consuming. They're consuming a fair bit each, so they are actually taking a big chunk of that. Okay, it looks like I've actually hit positive resources. Now the question is, if I want to, can I just do that? Yes, I can. Awesome. I can just zoom all the way out, double click on one of these guys, and hopefully just upgrade them all, right? I'm gonna wait a minute to do that. Just wait till these guys are done building some of their stuff. I feel like I should probably make some more of these. In a way, it almost kind of feels like you want to do your best to are you a tier 2? Oh, because these guys are building tier 2 versions of them. That's why they're taking so much energy. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Should be able to turn this back on. Not that they're attacking me or anything. Okay, well we should probably just end this. I think I got a good understanding of how this plays. I'd rather play the campaign or something else. Go forth. I like how the Raider, the tier 2 Raider is bigger than the tier 1 tanks. Wish there was a way to tell the artillery just to focus on buildings too. Oh, he's got like a little Gatling gun. Oh, does the barrels don't rotate or anything? Or cycle? That's sad. Like I said, the animations really could use a lot of work. I'm not upset about them. But I would really like to... I mean, the explosion effects are really good. He's firing the same exact missiles I fire, so it doesn't really see anything really unique. I was hoping he'd have some kind of laser guns.
All right.
Doesn't look like friendly fire is on. Okay, so that is the tutorial. Let's see what else this thing's got on. Oh, we have some more stuff to do here. Okay, they're gonna give us even more. Tutorial 2, economy. Learn the basics and how to manage your economy. Okay, well, let's see that. Is this all in the demo? It's a heck of a demo.
Systems online.
Oh. This tutorial will take some more advanced techniques for managing your economy. Your economy UI is in the bottom right, which I figured out. Yep. The blue bar shows your stored energy, while the large number in the center shows how much is increasing or decreasing per second. The orange bar shows your stored alloy and the rate of the change. In this game, you will build. You can build anything in 1 second if you have enough engineers, alloy, and energy. Hover over the objective to find out how to proceed. Press X on your keyboard to continue.
Great.
Okay. This engineer is going to take forever to build the structure. These engineers can help. Select them all and assist the structure to build as fast as you can. Can you assist the engineer instead? Can I just Yeah, okay, so they do still do the assist thing. That's nice.
All right.
The energy generator is going to take forever to build because it costs energy no matter how many engineers we have. We only have a small amount of energy to spend. The fastest way to fix this problem is to build some smaller energy generators first, then assist to tier 3 and it will go up way faster. Stop building.
Objective complete.
Build 4 tier 2 generators. It does not like that. It does not like that at all. But yeah, I mean, this is very basic and the Supreme Commander style. You got to tech up, you got to tier up, and tiering up is kind of the essential of the game. Everything can be built super fast if you have enough resources. It's all about massive quantities of energy and metals, and about creating these huge armies that just annihilate. Give me one more. We're almost to the point where we can... Nope, never mind. I thought we were almost to the point where we could build that, but we're nowhere near. There's just so many of them.
Objective complete.
But they're building it faster because the energy reserve's coming on faster. Yep. We're gonna let that... Yeah, I mean, definitely standard Total Annihilation with a lot of more the improvements for a modern game. Like I said, I would really very much like to see like the little servo arm coming up and the little laser doing something from the servo arm, but it is what it is. More animations would be awesome. Extractors would be upgraded to produce more resources. These 4 extractors are upgrading at the same time and are going to take forever because they're competing for a small amount of alloy. The fastest way to fix this problem is to pause the upgrading extractors. Now assist the extractors one by one with the provided engineers to have roll the objective. Okay, so we're first going to start by pausing all of these. Boop.
All right.
Okay. Now these engineers are going to go help this one.
All right.
Even though it's paused, it's still just gonna make it do its thing. What this is gonna do is I'm gonna have more metal to spin for the future ones. It's all about building that base energy so the future energy can be produced faster. It's infrastructure. And then I really can just boop, boop, and boop, and a boop. Oh, there's a boop down here too. So there we go. We booped them all. I can just go take a nap now. Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I would give this game a try. It's not a bad game, for what I can tell. The campaign's going to matter a lot because I'm a campaign player, but the Total Annihilation Supreme Commander campaigns haven't been known as being thrilling stories. Zero Space is a game that I'm looking forward to as an RTS. It's looking pretty good. Like I said, I am looking forward, as much as people are upset, I am looking forward to the new Company of Heroes Last Stand, or whatever they're calling it, the wave system. And I also am looking forward to the definitive edition of Company of Heroes. I'd love to see them do that for more games, of course. And it goes without saying, hopefully, that Total War Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War 4. I'm not sure why they skipped Dawn of War 3. You know, they never made a Dawn of War 3 because I definitely am not suffering from a traumatic moment or anything. But yeah, there definitely was no Dawn of War. We've always been at war with Eurasia. Yeah, they're still just building.
Get your alloy expenditure under control.
Oh, shut up. I will do no such thing. In some ways, these type of games are almost like a city builder, too.
Okay.
Okay. Handling an energy stall. When you use too much energy and don't have any stored, your shields and radar will stop working. And all the construction projects will build slowly. To recover, turn off all of your projects that use energy. More energy generators. Build more energy to turn things back on. So, okay, so turn it off, build more, turn it on. Pretty simple. Click on the expense bar at the top of the left to end a UI to see what you're spending resources on. Hover over the objectives to find out. Okay, so we want to start by pausing this factory. Pause.
Objective complete.
We want to disable my shield. See, I already did this in my own little game. Shields are off. And I need to build some tier 2s. Oh, this is a tier 3. It doesn't want me to build it. It wants me to build tier 2s. I personally think that 2 isn't enough, but yeah, I'm not the tutorial. We're building power. As much as I kind of make fun of these tutorials, this is important for new players to understand these kind of mechanics. So we're going to start by enabling the factory again.
Objective passed.
Turn my shields back on.
Great.
And all blew up. Oh no, we ran out of alloy altogether. We are not producing any alloy, and there's none in storage. A second way of getting alloys to harvest. We're just gonna do the easy way.
Okay.
I'm so glad that's there. I've always liked this mechanic. I do feel like if you're having to rely upon it, that's a problem. Because this is a type of game where you should be building enough alloy generators at the right tier levels to be able to supplement most of your outgoing. But the cool thing is you can kind of just eat your own buildings, destroyed buildings and stuff as resources. Okay. And then we can build a factory. I'm not sure why we'd want to build a factory if we don't have any alloy. And we got a bunch of alloy over here. Why don't we just build some generators? Should have just built one generator from all that. That way we have effectively infinite resources. But what do I know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basis disarray. Fix using all the lessons you've learned. Okay, so we're going to start by turning off my energy expenditures, of course. They're all going to get paused. Okay. What are you guys? You guys are tanks. Why do I have tanks? Get out of the way. I have a radar around here. I do have a radar. That's a radar, I assume. Yeah, a shield. That's a shield. This is a radar. That's a radar-looking radar. Okay. All my outgoing is completely nulled. First thing we're gonna need to do is really need some more energy. So we're going to get one of these guys. Probably another 3 of them. Alloy is going to be a problem, so we should probably grab this tier 1. He's going to go build those. I feel like that's going to take forever, though. Okay, this first one's just dump. Right now, I actually feel like my energy generation is not really my primary problem. It's the alloy generation. I'm just going to tell them to follow him. We're just going to cancel those. We don't need that many. Right now, our energy production is not the problem. Our alloy production is. You guys are just going to stop for a little bit. Okay. Need that alloy. That's what I really need right now. The lasers.
Objective complete.
Building faster. I don't know if this game does any kind of percentage, like if you're out of energy altogether, it just takes the energy as it comes in. So should I wait until I have the resources to just get through this, or should I immediately move on to the next one because it all comes out in the wash? I'm not really sure if there's like a penalty for being at 0 resources. I don't think there is. Usually a game like this would say something like that, but what's this little structure? It's an energy storage. I do like the structure design. I like the design of the game. I just would like to see more animations with the vehicles. The vehicles look kind of bleh right now. You know what? I'm a silly person. You guys There we go. We're getting better now. I just forgot that this metal's over here. That's a tier 3.
Great.
Yay. Did I do it?
Mission complete.
There we go. You are victorious. Defend against simple waves and destroy enemy bases. Tech restriction, no mobile combat units. It's engineers only. Okay, interesting. Press L to confuse. Okay.
Systems online.
Okay. Is there a way to turn the camera? No, I don't think there is. So I don't get the impression, I don't know what this is. Well, I know what that building is. I don't know what this thing right here is. This little cursor in the middle of the screen that seems to be going places. Alloy, I can, no, there's no alloy that I can get. I got my big artillery guns coming on. Boom. Sure what it's trying to shoot at over there. Okay. Okay. Hey guys, stabilize the front line. I could build a Tier 3 engineering unit, hopefully. Build a Tier 3? I can. Oh, I get access to Tier 4 as well, but I don't get to do anything. Ooh, I could build an experimental generator. Upgraded these to Tier 3, why not? Definitely stabilize the front line. They're not really even doing anything at this point to me. Oh wow, this is producing 50,000 energy and 500 alloy. So these guys are just like super in-game. I don't even know really why I'm building that. I don't really need to, but whatever. artillery's over here, still shooting into this area. What's the range on the artillery? Well, that's gonna take a while to build, isn't it? Okay, that's done. So now I basically have infinite energy and metal. I like that you can assist the stuff that's not even built yet or being built yet. I like that it feels like the weapons can hit even things they're not targeting. Like, I think those are out of the range of them. Yeah, their range is like right on that border. So they're still hitting things out of their range just because the weapon's firing. It's a pretty cool little mechanic there. It feels very realistic. See what this big boy artillery is going to do when I get it ready. Even though I don't have any anti-armor, I just want to kind of see it. Okie dokie, let's see what this guy can do. Oh, he's a rumbling. What's he gonna target? What's the range on this guy? Target over there. Are you in range? Ding! Boom. Are you in range to target that? I don't care about their shield. Oh yeah. I like how you can give the units commands even before they're built, or the structures at least. That's a really cool feature. Yeah, like I said, feels mostly Total Annihilation Supreme Commander with some modern quality of life improvements. The biggest concern that I have is that I would like to see the units actually have some kind of animations. Even the structures have a little bit of animations. You know, like if these guys don't really ever get to shoot at me because I've built too much defensive in this here, but they don't really move. They're just sliding across the ground. The treads don't move. These guys don't really have treads, while these guys technically do. They got little balls. Okay, why are they drawing treads? They should make the animation different for this ground. But yeah, I really do like the way the artillery looks. It's very appropriate because oh, they decided to start targeting over here. I did not want you targeting. I want you destroying those. And then that, and then that, and then that. Just actually, I want to completely pick these guys apart. So. Build all of the artillery. This is supposed to be teaching me that I can slowly creep up the map by building additional defensive structures. But really what I'm just learning is that I build the biggest artillery and blow everything up from a distance. No, Brad. This is Sanctuary Shattered Sun. It's very much a spiritual successor to the Total Annihilation / Supreme Commander design, where you have lots of energy, lots of units, but this is kind of a bad example of it because this is kind of like a tutorial mission on how to use your defensive structures offensively. I do love the artillery though. The artillery is so cool. Should probably just end this. I've been playing around with them too much. Here, just blow that up. Artillery just has done really well in this game so far. And they have no more offense. I destroyed all their... Well, I destroyed this building is still here, but... Yeah, it's very Supreme Commander. Now the demo, unless I'm missing something, because it actually seems like it's fairly... Oh, that's right. They want me to destroy everything. I forgot. I thought it was just I need to destroy their big building, but no. We'll destroy that. And we'll destroy these little things. And... There we go. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of audio in the game right now as far as dialogue.
Mission complete.
I'd definitely like to see more of that. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff in here to play. I'm just in the simulator training, haven't even done the campaign, multiplayer survival, or these. Like, there's a lot in this demo. Do we want to learn about power stall recovery? The enemy has taken out the power grid. 2 experimentals are moving in on our position. Can you get the grid back in time? Let's try that. Yeah, we did it. Engine grid has been destroyed. Defend. Get shields back online. ETA, 5 minutes.
Systems online.
Okay, so my power grid has completely been foobarred. We are severely our power grid has been completely annihilated. Why is it not telling me where all the maintenance structures are? Because it used to do that. Probably. What is the symbol for the radar? Okay, looks like the little lines. I know there's at least one radar out there. Yep, it's right there. Okay. I've taken... Oh, that's going to take forever. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm trying to go down to tier 1. The tier 1 energy generator. This is what I'm trying to build. It won't. I'll get a few of these online. I mean, that's the faction I was playing.
Power grid, Commander.
Thank you for the update. My power grid sucks. Thank you. I had not figured that out. But yeah, the crab. There's like a crab faction that. It's all red and black. They're the closest thing I've seen to like a pseudo evil looking faction. So I'll produce these 9 real quick, which will give me a little bit of energy. And I'll jump back over here, and hopefully that'll help speed up. Okay, these factories, when they'll come over here. Ooh, they're about halfway here already. I may need to restart this. I may not have enough time. It feels like they're moving faster than 5 minutes would allow. Yeah, I think I'm about to restart this because I don't even think that I have enough.
Systems online.
Okay, there's still something out there producing energy. And in the other games, it would, in the other missions, it would tell you what is consuming energy. Can't think of anything that consumes energy natively other than other than the radar towers and these power stations. I'd like to think that there's probably a... I was saying 100% of my energy expenses are going towards this, so... Nice thing is it really doesn't matter where I build these. Now what I really need to do is I need to get one of these tier 2s. I wish it was a little bit easier to tell which tier you're on.
Watch out! Your power grid's down.
Thank
Get some
you.
more gens up and running.
should hopefully repair any power needs. Oh, they're still about halfway here. I need to get these shields back on first. Oh, I'm running out of positive now. Awesome. Okay. Oh, apparently I'm not. Never mind. Oh, these are just high, really powerful shields. Okay. Almost. Oh, that's the shield. There's a tier 2 shield just sitting over here. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's try again. I do kind of like these like pseudo challenge maps. By the time I got power online, they were just too much. They were too close.
Systems online.
I'm gonna try with just starting with the tier 2 powers. And I did find the last little bit of energy right there. There's a tier 2 shield over there. I'm wondering if I just start with the tier 2s. Really, as far as I can tell, all I really need to do is get the energy online. It's not really a matter of anything else. I'm a little concerned that this is still taking too long. So it just started going in the water. And I'm not even done with the first generator. Yeah, it feels like it's taking too long.
Watch out! Your power grid's down. Get some more gens up and running.
One thing I do wonder, this looks like the old power generation area. In some games you can get more power you can build structures easier if you build them on top of their own ruins. Okay, well this one's about to come online. Now it's definitely increasing the speed dramatically now that I have two of them, or one of them online. You know, it looks like I'm gonna have to build at least a little bit of tier 1s to get the initial bump. We'll try it again. I'll probably go ahead and stop streaming at around 2 so I can get some stuff done, regardless of where I'm at. But I do like this. Like the amount of content that they've given us, even if it's just a demo. There's that radar. I did notice that turning this one on is kind of useless. This one right here seems to be pretty important. This one right here, these two are pretty important. So we're gonna mark those. Do they not have hotkeys? Nope. Not, at least not for buildings. Okay, this feels like this is going up a lot faster. Yeah, they're about a third of the way through the water.
Fix your power grid, Commander. Looks like we're actually in a really good spot right now. Should be able to turn this guy back on. Can I risk turning this guy off or on? Okay, it's only negative 20. That should be good. Once this is online, the rest of my power problems should be nothing. I just gotta find out if this is enough defense to take them out. That shield isn't gonna help much. Taking longer for them to get through those shields, but they still didn't take too terribly long to do it. First one's down. I may actually have this. There you go. Oh, yes. I did not see your question, Brad, but yes, you do absolutely build units. Because that's a huge part of it. It's just I was going through like some challenge levels. Do I have time for one more? Yeah, we'll do one more. Battle Bridge. Battled out with a pre-made base. It gets a huge incoming assault. I don't like those kind of things. I like to build my own bases. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Systems online.
I don't like how you can't create hot groups for I don't, maybe it's not control 1. Is there a way to set up? May not even be a way to set up hotkeys. So tier 2 air factory they can't build anything off of. That's interesting. Here come my engineers. Oh, there they are. I really do not like that I can't hotkey control group my engineers. Oh, crap, that's a lot of enemies coming at me. yeah, this is gonna be a bad time for me. I need to learn more of the units and stuff before I probably do this. This is probably not a good. Yep. That one's more of a challenge level than it is a tutorial, it feels like. Well, I think I will call it for now, everyone. Going to go ahead and pack it up for now. I will definitely be coming back to this. I would like to do the rest of these on this demo. I'm enjoying it so far. I'll bet some small little things that I like to see improved, but overall, I do think that it is a good game so far. So I will see you all later. Bye.